Today's video, this is Man United versus West Ham here at Old Trafford today in glorious sunshine here today. Kick-off tomorrow, don't actually know what time in real life, but here is Man United and West Ham coming out. I will whistle through your teams in a second, but for now, before we actually do get started, we need to sub off a player quickly. Wayne Rooney needs to come off the pitch, because if you want to make it as realistic as it is in real life, Wayne Rooney wouldn't be playing. It wouldn't be Wayne Rooney, it would be Mata, and that'd be about it. Here we go then, as the ball has been kicked off now. Dave blind now to Mata, who can find Mkhitaryan, who can find Herrera. To Martial now, who can actually run quite well on this ball. He can actually run. Man United now about to take the shot here with Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan's throwing the ball to Valencia. Can he whip the ball in, Valencia? Can he whip a ball in like he used to do when he used to play for United? He gets the free kick there, Valencia does. Here he does. He gets the free kick. Now Pogba with the free kick here, taking it quickly as far as Rashford, in it comes, headers on, and it's out for a goal kick. You look at Man United quickly now. One to watch is Mkhitaryan. He's 28, 5'10", and he is 165 IBS. So 185 IBS. As you look at the time now, so in a minute I'm just going. Oh, it's just happening now. It's just finished. Usain Bolt has literally just finished his 1,500. 4 by 100 metres as the ball comes in there from Pogba. Mkhitaryan with a shot, and it's just wide over the top there by Mkhitaryan. No, it was actually Herrera there with the shot. I didn't say for Mkhitaryan and Herrera were near each other, but actually it was Herrera there with a shot, and there is the man Jose Mourinho not looking happy here today. I've got to say myself, I personally think it will be a Man United win, but because West Ham have got good players like Chicharito, Hernandez, Joe Hart and Zabaleta, who aren't on this game yet, really needs to be, but aren't on kickoff yet, so can't use them. They just need to be a bit better, I think, by getting them more players in. They've got them 3 great players. I just think Joe Hart needs to be a bit better in goal, but he'll be fine for them. Man United got not on this game. Well, ultimately they are, but not on FIFA kickoff. Is they need Lindehoff in defence. They've got Lindehoff. A few players like bronzes and silvers on FIFA have gone, and Lukaku at the front. As Winston Reed to Ayew. To Graham, I don't even know who he is, but a really good one here from him. But he's about to get dispossessed, and he did by one of the Man United players there, and by Darmian. And De Gea now can pass it out as far as Darmian again. Now he can. Herrera to Mata to Rashford. Back to Mata it goes there from Martial's ball. And Martial now got the ball now he has. Where's he going to go to? Pogba. He's got a run of a player down here. He's found Valencia beautifully there. Valencia now. Valencia. What's Valencia going to do here? 2 in the box to aim for. And he doesn't get any of them there. There he doesn't. And it goes out now for Man United throw in. Thanks to Ayew. Back in it comes now, and Mata with the ball to Herrera, to Valencia. The passage that it finds Pogba now. It does. Pogba with the shot, just wide the post there from Pogba. With 9 minutes gone here, it is Man United 0, West Ham 0. But Pogba wide, definitely too far wide. last season, what did Pogba do? Let's recalculate ourselves back to last season. I'll talk a bit about Man United as well. Man United last season 6th, West Ham finished 11th. Good on West Ham though, finishing 11th. They had a really bad ability. A couple of games in their Christmas they lost, but then they got really back. They clicked pretty much, I think. They've been a click. But anyway, Lanzini now on the ball. Gets dispossessed there, he does, and Herrera now to Mkhitaryan. Back to Rashford, back to Herrera. Back to Mkhitaryan now it goes. And I think Mkhitaryan to Herrera now. He can pass it in to Rashford now. I think Man United need to not do what they did most last season, pass it back to defence, back to keepers. They're getting pressured. Oh, we'll go back to defence. Whip long balls up sometimes. I went to watch Boston United today. Well, their game got postponed due to cancelled due to the bus for the away team broke down. But I went to Boston Town instead, and all they do is they can't really play. They can play football, but all they do is like pass it around the back. They did a few balls up to the top. When they try and get it up, they're going to play up there, so the away team had it on. All the away team did was one. They had about 4 chances. The away team did. One of the chances was in the box, and he tapped it in, and number 9 did. But anyway, good try to get to and him there. Tried to get to IU, but didn't. And now it's with Darmian. Up it goes to Martial. And out for throwing here. If you do, please comment. You'll be entering to the giveaway. Of course you will. So please do just hit a comment in, please. There's the manager there. Just you can hit the clapping there. Good. As now Darmian gets the ball back. He goes now to Valencia, back to Pogba. And I personally think Man United needs to play with a different team there tomorrow if they can have a chance of doing anything in the season. Yes, they bought a 70 million Lukaku. Is that all they've got really? Mkhitaryan there with the shot. It's in from the defender, headed in, and Adrian and Joe Hart would pick up in real life, but Adrian in the game picked it up. Personally, so let's talk about Man United quickly. Back to this. They started 6th last season. Now, 6th. That's not good enough. This season, everyone is predicting them top 3. Love it if they're top 3 this season. We'll love it. They're picking 4th, maybe West Ham or Chelsea, maybe Tottenham, Chelsea or Arsenal, maybe Liverpool at the top of the Liverpool. I think West Ham. Everyone's predicting about 8th on about 7th down to 10th. So 7th to 10th. Them kind of positions there. So 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th. Which for me, yes, that's good enough. Yes, it's good. They're in that spot, but Herrera now on the ball. Is Herrera going to be good here? But anyway, it's up to Lanzini now, who is dispossessed by Bailey, and to here back to Bailey. Bailey goes Bellette. People on FIFA call Bailey Bellette. Were from the meme. I don't think it's a meme, but from the meme from Little Mix where they live. Oh wait, Bellette, like that. Oh, 1 second. Bellette. Like, I don't know why, but they do. But then Mkhitaryan now on the ball. Can he find Herrera? He can. Did find Herrera. In it goes. Has the header gone on there? Yes, the header tried to go on there, but the defender clears it. And now it's with Rashford. And it is over the bar there from Pogba. Pogba there trying to find Rashford, who passed it into Rashford passed it into Pogba, and Pogba with the shot way over the bar. Man United, good, get 75 million in that ground. Do they fill it every week? Do they fill every home game? Well, no, they don't fill every home game. And it's shocking to say that at least Man United could double the home crowd. If they had 1 million people, if their stadium was 1 million people, if say for example they had a stadium which could hold 1 million people, of course it would be filled every game. But I went to a Man United game back a couple of years ago. You looked up at the top, a few empty seats at the top, but hardly any. There's maybe 100 empty seats at the end of the day. That's it. But offside there's been called from one of the players. Do you think this season, ladies and gentlemen, Jose Mourinho will be anything good? Good call there, that was. I don't know. Because Jose Mourinho, this season, has given himself a really good shot. He wants to get through to the semi-finals in the Champions League. He wants to do well in the Champions League. He wants to do well in the thing, but as it's into Carroll now it goes, and it's cleared now as far as Rashford. That was a good chance there from Everton, from West Ham there. It was, as Rashford now trying to find the run of the player. He has a player on the inside there. He finds Martial now. Can Martial cross it in? Can Martial? No, he can't. He finds Pogba though. To Herrera now. What's Herrera going to do here? Is Herrera going to do anything here with Herrera? Let's just check. Keep an eye on Herrera here to Rashford, and it's comfortable there from Adrian there. And in the stadium there's about 2,000 West Ham fans here. 25 minutes gone, and it's Man United now, West Ham now. And beautiful ball there to Ayew. Ayew, does he get it? Yes, he does. He finds Brym. Don't know how to spell it. B-Y-R-M. Brym, is that how you say? Byron. I think it's Byron. That's it. Byron. There he does. Pogba, Herrera, Rashford, Mkhitaryan. They wasted a heck of a lot of money last season. 100 million on Pogba. Now they did put a bid for I think it was 60 million on Pogba, and they were like, no. Mata there with the shot, just hits the bar there from Mata's shot. Rashford now with the ball, and it's now with Chiarte, Lanzini there. What a shot there that was. Back to Jose Mourinho quickly for a second. You gotta look at what Jose Mourinho has and what Jose Mourinho will say. Jose Mourinho has said he wants to finish. He wants to get at least into the semi-finals. He does here. Jose Mourinho said he wants to at least get into the quarter-finals of the Champions League. He said he wants to get through to the final of the FA Cup. He says in the League Cup he wants to win it again, and he says he wants to come at least top 3 in the Premier League. He is pushing him high weights that year. He's pushing high weights at the club, which I don't know why, but anyway. And it comes to Martial. Martial now with the ball. Can Martial find what he's looking for? Yes, he could. Now it's back with Mata. What's Mata going to do here? He takes a little shot there, does it? It's deflected there, out for a corner kick, and Mata there will be annoyed with this. Look, it's not really a okay shot, but it's deflected there, out from Collins. A corner kick, and Collins gave the corner. Here we have 3 defenders on the pitch. 30 minutes gone here now, and it's still 0-0. If this is real life, we can all say that's a good little bit of 30 minutes. But to be honest, personally, I would like a clean match. I would like a match where we score at least in the top first 20 minutes. As the ball comes in, Martial with the header, and it is just over the bar from Martial. Reed with one tackle here, and we're looking at the tackle now from Reed. That's the tackle there that Reed has done, and the block there. Very, very decent defending there from Reed. He is a great defender, so would you expect him to be leaving that club? Well, maybe other clubs want him, but I don't think they do. I haven't heard much speculation about Reed, but I think Reed personally is not good enough for many clubs that are like higher clubs. I think he's just good enough for West Ham. I think he's great for West Ham. I do personally. Anyway, up he comes now. Up they come now to West Ham on the attack. Dispossessed there by Man United, and now can West Ham break because they've got the ball back. Chiarte, what's he going to do here? He finds Carroll here. He now tries to find Byram, but he doesn't. And now it is away. It's as far as Bailey to Herrera. Where's Herrera going to find it? He finds Martial, and is Martial going to pass it up the field? Not really, only to Pogba, who now finds Rashford. Herrera, what's he going to do? Is Herrera going to find anyone big? Is Herrera going to find anyone who really is going to work this here? Is he? Well, he finds Valencia. To Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan now to Pogba to Darmian to Mata. Martial turns. Herrera, and Herrera has scored. Herrera gets the goal for United. It is 1-0, man. It's Herrera with the goal on the 35th minute of the game. What a beautiful little strike there from Herrera. It is Man United 1, West Ham 0. What a great goal there from Herrera. He just literally takes that so well. It just goes over the arm of the keeper into that bottom corner. Herrera will be so happy now, they will. And I've got to say, Herrera's pushing on it here. Look at Bilic, who is still the West Ham manager. Let's talk about where Bilic wants West Ham to be. I don't really know much about Bilic, but I've heard where he wants West Ham to be. He says he would like West Ham to be... He personally said, I would like top 10 for West Ham. He said anywhere from 10th to 4th would be good enough for West Ham. Now he's giving up. That's a bowl. That's 6 places. He's looking at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 places that is there if he class 10th for the place. So he's got a lot of a range of places to go. He could do like last season, lose loads of games at the start of the season and then just go downhill. But you know he won't do that, definitely won't. As it comes now to Rashford with the cross in, Mata there with the header, but Collins with a beautiful header there to clear that out. Now it's as far as Ayew, and Ayew now boots out the pitch as far as Carroll. Darmian with the ball back here, he has, and he can run with that, he can, but he doesn't. He finds Pogba to Herrera now from the ball there from Rashford, now to Mkhitaryan. What's Mkhitaryan going to do? Is he going to turn? Is Mkhitaryan? I thought he would do, but Mkhitaryan there tries to cross it in, but it gets a deflection, and back out as far as Herrera. What can Herrera do from this far out? I know. A second ago he could have done something, but Ayew now clears the ball away. Ayew does as far as Carroll. Carroll turns, finds Ayew, back to Carroll it goes. Now to Chiarte. Grime there with the ball now. Pogba's trying to get the ball off him. Will Pogba get the ball off him? I don't think he will, but is he going to pass it to anyone here? It looks like it's going to be him on his own now. He's going to say it, but I really think it's going to be a good idea here for him to really just see if he can actually run with the team here. Lanzini with the ball gets dispossessed by Valencia now. Up to Mata it goes, and Pogba's now with the run. Pogba is left it for Mkhitaryan to get it. As far as Rashford, but Reed, what a player Winston Reed is. He's lovely there in defence. I like Winston Reed. I had him on Ultimate Team. He's 84 rated in form. So I like him for that. But I don't know. As Reed, up it comes now. Up as there he gets, tries to get to Ayew but can't. And now Pogba passing it there to Martial, who are 2 Frenchmen linking up there. Rashford now. Where's he going to pass it to? Passes it to Herrera. Back to Martial. Most Man United players can speak English, but they do have their different languages, as you know. I speak Collins with the interception there. Collins did there from Rashford there, but now Lanzini with the shot blocked by the defender there, and now it's another shot. Ooh, just over, and Bilic looks disappointed. 45 minutes gone here. 1-0 still to Man United here. We're nearly at half time here. What a game it's been here. Personally, you're thinking 4 minutes of added time here. This game has just been one-sided mostly. Hardly any shots on West Ham. Maybe 2 shots I think this whole match from West Ham. It's poor. But West Ham are the underdogs in this game, as you should know. I think they should be. But in real life in the Premier League, they're not underdogs in the Premier League. The underdog this season, if you had to pick 3 underdogs this season who are the underdogs, you would pick Burnley, you would pick Huddersfield, and you would pick Brighton, of course, the underdogs. Brighton definitely not. Huddersfield, well done today for getting the win. But now Bailey on the ball here. We have 2 minutes of added time here. 60% possession to Man United, 40 to West Ham. 2 minutes of added on time is still to play here. We have here as one of the Man United players who's just going off the pitch here for the last couple of seconds of this match here is the 10 men Man United here trying to get up into the box. It's now going to drop it, try and cleared, and it's now cleared away here as the Man United now are 1-0 up at half time. So it's Man United 1, West Ham 0 as we go at half time here as we go into the break. Here's the shot. That was the best shot there of the first half. One of the best shots of the first half there before we saw the goal. But this was another good shot here. It was from Mata. He hits it, bounces off the crossbar, back into play it went, and everyone thought, oh my god. And then the reflection there from Winston Reid was one of the good shots there in the game. And this was the goal. Martial passed it to Herrera and bang into the bottom corner. What as good as you'd like it. Herrera makes it 1-0 at half time. So here at Old Trafford it is Man United 1, West Ham 0 at half time. Let's look at the stats. So here are the stats then. 1 goal for United, 0 for West Ham. 5 shots for United, 2 for West Ham. 2 for Man United on shots on target, 0 for West Ham. 61% possession Man United and 39 West Ham. 12 tackles compared to the 14 at West Ham. I've done Man United 12. 2 fouls for West Ham, 1 for Man United. Injuries, Martial's injured in the last minute of the match before half time for United. Offside 1 for United and corner 2 for United 0. So that shot accuracy 40% Man United, 0% West Ham. 92% passing accuracy Man United, 89. You heard it, West Ham. So let's go in second half and see what the teams are going to be like. But let's quickly look at see what the ratings of the players are. So far it is Herrera 8.4, Rashford 8.4. Herrera is the best. Second best is Martial with a 7.9. Mkhitaryan with a 7.8 next, and then after them it is Pogba 7.7. Then it's down to Rashford and Darmian with 7.0, 7.3 for Man United, and then it's down. Sorry, and then it's Bailey with a 7.4. Then it's the two I just said, and then it's Valencia with a 7.2 after them. Bailey's got 7.4, sorry, and then it's Mata, and Blind with a 7 rating, and then it's De Gea with a 6.5 in that game there. And look at West Ham, their best rating is a 7.1, and that's an over 7.2, so that's Byram, I think that's how you say it. And then with a 7.2, and then down to Noble with a 7.1. Sorry, with a 7.1, but Collins has got the best with a 7.3. Let's go back into the game and see how it goes. One substitution coming on here. Anthony Martial coming off with an injury, with an arm injury, and Ashley Young coming on here. So here we go with the second half in Man United's game. West Ham are playing from left to right on your screens today. From right to left they are today. So first half they're right, kicking from left to right here in the second half. They are here with RU now. The ball is no substitutions at half time for West Ham, which I thought was a bit odd, but normally no teams do half time with substitutes, only if they have to. They normally do about 60 minutes, 70 minutes, they bring on the players, they do. As the shot there comes in, and it's just wide of the post there from the West Ham player there, and Mata has now been pulled back from the referee for the tackle he did on, I think it was IU here. It wasn't really a bad tackle really, it was just, oh it was, two-footed tackle, yes, it was quite bad there, as the shot came in there. 1 second, who actually took the shot? It was a Noble shot. There we go. Noble with the shot there, guys. Just going wide there. But now the keeper kicks it up as far as Herrera to Pogba. Now, personally, hopefully it doesn't happen. But I think Ashley Young and like them players, Ashley Young, CARRICK. I know CARRICK's captain knows that's fine, but CARRICK, Fellaini all need to get game time because Ashley Young isn't getting much game time. Last season he got about 4 games. 4 games. He's still got. That would equivalent to. He would have got 360 minutes of game time. Now, don't get me wrong, he didn't get that much game time. But personally, he could have done. He could have got that much game time, and he could have just got better quality football. As there's a free kick being awarded to West Ham there for some tackle there, which wasn't really a foul, I don't think personally. But yes, as the ball now with Pogba to Massa to Rashford, who can find the run. Can he of the player here? Can he? He can find Mkhitaryan here. Can Mkhitaryan take a shot here? Can he? Here with the shot. Nope. It only hits the defender now. Now it's back to play, and Ayew now has the ball. Ayew to Ryan. Now to Reed, who is looking to pass it, and now pass it to Brahim. And now he's passed that back to Brahim. Has Carroll, and Brahim now passes it to Carroll. To Noble, who now takes the shot, and it's wide off the post there, and it's De Gea to take the goal kick. It's still Man United 1-0 up here with 52 minutes gone here on Cadwell 5 here tonight. And personally, Man United on the YouTube channel Cadwell 5 here, and I do think personally Man United will definitely win the game tomorrow. What did I say? Ashley Young there with a great tackle there on the ball there, but Herrera with a great pass there to Pogba, and it's now to Mkhitaryan. Is he going to find Rashford? He does. Back to Pogba, to Mkhitaryan, but Collins with a good little tackle there. It's going to be a close game. It's probably be a Man United 2, maybe a 2-1 win, maybe just winning there. I don't know if it was Bowling Ground last season or the season before, but they beat Man United, they did, in the league, and it was just good, but it was there. As Mata now with the ball, what's Mata going to do here? He's found Mkhitaryan, found Pogba, but Chiarte there with a great turn, and kicks up the pitch stage as far as Carroll, but Mata gets it back to Mkhitaryan here, who's right near the box here. They are here tonight, on tonight's game. Ashley Young tries to find the player. If you want me to do that a radio style kind of games where you don't sometimes see the games and I talk about them, then feel free to comment down below anything you want me to do, like pretending to be commentators and all that. This is what I like to do. In real life, when I'm older, I want to be a radio DJ / like sports pundit to the radio, or go in real life and just talk to 5 Live and that. But Herrera is now coming off for Man United's last substitution, and the club captain these days, Michael Carrick, is coming on, and yeah, Chiarte is coming off, and Fernandez is coming on for West Ham. Here he is. No more subs can now come on for Man United, but 2 more can come on for West Ham. As Ayew now with the ball, and Ayew making a great run. Here he is here, Ayew. Can he cross it in? Yes he can, but too far close to De Gea, and De Gea grabs the ball. A little bit about West Ham, which you guys may not know. Personally, I think West Ham will easily, comfortably win most of their games. You know, they had an interview with Mark Hughes about Stoke, and Stoke, personally this season, their target is like 15th, when a couple of seasons ago they were looking at about 10th. But yeah, I just don't know though, because they've got an Arnautovic gone. I think he's gone to West Ham as well, I think. And I don't know where I don't know where he's gone actually, but I think it's West Ham. So it'd be great. help for them. I can't remember who it was actually, but anyway, Mata now on the ball to Rashford, who tries to cross it in there, but a clearance there from Collins there, and it's a Man United throw. Blind with the ball now. I just think Man United just want to keep this 1 goal advantage and just keep the pressure here. I do. Man of the match, personally, guys, you comment down below, but personally for me, so far, there is no man of the match. Byram to Fernandez, up to Lanzini, who gets actually the ball there. No, he doesn't, because a good interception there by the defender. There it is from Valencia. There it is, and now it's back with Mkhitaryan. Can he put the ball up the pitch here? Just get some bit of flight. What I would say is teams need to do is don't always pass it backwards. They need to always pass it upwards to try and score. Some teams say you need to start from the back and then try and snatch a goal. No, get better, good strike force so they can score loads of goals, like Real Madrid do. Mkhitaryan here now with the ball, finding Valencia. Can Valencia with the cross? He can, as far as Rashford, but Rashford's there, can't touch it down quick enough, and it is off there. As now the second substitution for West Ham here, Lanzini coming off, and Robert Snodgrass, their new signing, is coming on. All speculation about Robert Snodgrass though. Best person for it was a great person he was for Hull, but they sold him in January, which I don't believe. Why? Can't tell you why. They sold him anyway. Why, I don't know. But they did to West Ham because they thought he could do better at West Ham. But anyway, as Ashley Young here tries to get the ball off Ryan and does win the throw-in though. Into Pogba, he throws it, and now it's back to him. As far as Mkhitaryan now, can they find the one for Valencia? They can find Valencia's run, which is a good thing here. Now Valencia trying to get a ball there, but Fernandez gets it. Snodgrass now with his first couple of touches of the game to Cresswell, and I don't know if it's Adam Cresswell or Andy Cresswell, but Cresswell there he goes to. Dispossessed though by Bailey, which is a great player. Bailey is. Pogba to Mata to Young. And I like seeing Man United do some passing, but just get up the pitch. As Rashford now with the ball into the box, he finds Mata here. Back to Rashford it goes. In it comes, only as far as Mata, but cleared away there, up as far as Carroll. Carrick now with the ball. Young, Mata. Back to Young. Back to Mata. It now to Carrick. Now Mkhitaryan. Now Collins. Now Brigham. Get the ball back. West Ham do now. And West Ham need to push up, I think. As Reed with the ball now. Boots the ball away as far as IU. And IU now can run with it. And IU looks like he is going to run with it here. But dispossessed by the player there. As by Young. And now Diamond's got it. He passed it now to Mkhitaryan, who gets dispossessed by Snodgrass. And out for the throw-in. And out for the throw-in, ladies and gentlemen, here today. This ground looks full tonight. On this game always is full, but in real life it will be full. The away crowd may not use all their away seats, but it'll be pretty full tonight. Tomorrow. Predictions, please, people. 2-1 win United, yeah, I think it's going to be like maybe 1 goal in it, maybe 2. Maybe Man United surprise me and win 6, maybe win 3-0. Don't know, really, with Man United, really? You never know. They could win by like 10 goals, you never know. Throwing now to West Ham. West Ham do have a substitution here, but it's 73 minutes gone here, and it's Man United 1, West Ham 0. Mata. Mkhitaryan Back to Mata, back to Carrick. Pogba now with the ball. Pogba last season only scored a few goals. Did a goal in the final of the Europa League, which was a good goal, which I've got to credit him for that. As Darwin gets tackled there, but great tackle there. As Ayew now on the ball, gets dispossessed by Pogba himself. And I personally think Pogba's a good player, like a good defensive player, good player in the midfield, but just can't produce goals after goals. I think we just wanted him to score too many goals, but he's not that kind of player. At Juventus, he did score a fair few goals. Mata now with the ball. Is Mata going to cross it in here? He tries to, but Collins there clears it out for the corner. Manager here, I think Mourinho is quite happy, but won't be happy enough. I think he wants it to be a bit more comfortable here, I do, in the game. And then probably seal it here with Pogba about to take the corner here. Pogba is. What's Pogba going to do with the ball here? Pogba whips in the ball here, he does. Headed away by Collins, but only as far as Blind. But he tries to get it back in, but Snodgrass now gets it. Noble to Carroll. Blind there with the interception. Pogba now with a shot. Good save from Adrian there. And it would be in real life if he didn't know. Heart. And it's out for the United corner. United now in, the ball comes. And it is saved by the keeper. Adrian boots it up the pitch here as far as Snodgrass. But Snodgrass is not there to collect the ball. There he is not, as Ayew trying to tackle the ball can't. And Carrick to Mata to Pogba. Can he find that player on the right? Personally, this is what I would do. Find the player on the right. Darmian finds Mkhitaryan. Back to Darmian. Back to Carrick. Back to Mata. Back to Rashford. As Collins slides him in the box and gets the yellow card. And it's a penalty. Yes, Man United gets the penalty. Collins gets a yellow card. And it is now a good penalty. Watch it there. He just clips him just enough to get to for Rashford to go down. Mata here to take the penalty here. Mata steps up and it's saved by Adrian. Oh my, there could be 2-0 up here, but Adrian with the save, a comfortable save there it was. As Pogba back to Mata here, gets challenged, but a good tackle there, and it's now up. Ayew. Brian Fernandez with the ball now. He is here, and I think that's a big let off there for West Ham here, as it's Man United 1, West Ham 0 in the 81st minute here. I don't know, West Ham really. You've got to take two sides of West Ham. The season they had with Bilic, which was good last season, which was good, the good season with Bilic, and then the near Christmas where they lost, or near Christmas time where Bilic just lost them loads of games. Now West Ham were not teetering in the bottom, but I wouldn't say they were in a good position, as Pogba there with the shot goes wide, but another shot from Man United there, and it's now for the goal kick, as definitely Mourinho's not happy with that at all. But yeah, back to Bilic. He made them a good first season. He was there, right, got them a few decent points, but at some part of the season he lost hammer to Bilic. They thought Bilic was right, as Noble there tries to get the ball up. He finds Ayew, they're back to Noble, it goes back to Ayew. This is a good 1-2 play here it is, as Ayew back to Font, back to Brahim, back to Noble, back to Fernando, but Carrick now gets it to Mata, and Man United can break here, they can. Pogba, what are you going to do here, Alan Pogba? Mata gets the ball now, is back with Noble. Oh, and it's Snodgrass now with the ball. Fernandez! And Fernandez has scored! It's West Ham 1, Man United 1, West Ham 1. 85 minutes gone, and he goes back to Bilic, celebrates with Bilic, do 5 of the players, 6, 7, 8 players. They are so happy to score that goal there, but it was clumsy by De Gea. Easily saved by De Gea in real life it would be, but on this game, What has De Gea done? He had to move earlier, and that has just gone way into the goal. Bilic and the West Ham subs are so happy to see a goal there for West Ham in the 85th minute. We only have 5 minutes to go here, so now it is Man United 1, West Ham United 1. Man United fans are stunned a little bit there, but are cheering their team on to get going. They are here to set a bit of light here, they are. That's why you can have a bit of cheer. But the West Ham fans, the 2,000 I think, may go tomorrow. If this was the result, they would take it. In a season where Man United are tipped to go top 3, they would take any points. Man City are the favourite to win the league. Rightly so. They've bought Bernard Silva, they've bought Edison, they've bought Mendy, they've bought Walker, Kyle Walker, they've got rid of Zabaleta, who was a good player but is okay to leave, and they bought Danilo, which they bought more players than I think most of the top teams. But good tackle there from Carrick to Pogba. Valencia now with the ball as the crowd cheer there because Pogba had just been given man of the match with a good performance in the midfield there today. Gotta say, he's come back with the team, tackled a lot, and he's given the team a good here. But Snodgrass whips in the ball here, and number 9, Cal does not get the ball there, he doesn't. But it's now with Fonte. Ram. Noble now with the ball. Back to Ayew. No ball. Snodgrass now on the ball. What's Snodgrass going to do with the ball here? Is he going to pass it into anyone to spoil the party? Or pass it to Carroll, now to Ayew, and it's deflected there, out for the West Ham corner here, and they only now have 3 minutes of the 4 minutes of added on time here. If you look at the shot here from Ayew, deflected there by number 36. I don't know who actually that is. I couldn't really tell you the number of the shirts, but they have 3 minutes of the 4 added on time to go here, as the ball is about to be whipped in here. Whipped in there it is, as far as Andy Carroll. Now it is, but it's cleared by Blind. There it is, only as far as Brahim. But now Mata has the ball. Mata now finds the run of Rashford, and Rashford now can run with it, and Rashford gets to throw him. Pogba, back to Rashford it goes, and now it's back with Pogba from Rashford's ball. What's Pogba going to do here? He finds Mata. Mata, he can turn, takes the shot, and it is out for the goal kick. And I think that'll be it for today's game. As the keeper here is taking a bit too much time for the Man United fans' liking, I think. Here is Adrian. Boots the ball at the pitch to Fonte. Kicks it to Fonte, to Brahim. Byram. And there's the full-time whistle. West Ham have spoiled the party here at Old Trafford. They have got a draw here today at Old Trafford. They have disappointment there for United. It is. But it is Manchester United 1, West Ham United 1. Look at the highlights quickly of the game. This was the first real decent shot there from Herrera, which went horribly wide. Not horribly wide, but wide. The second decent shot here was from Mata, where it hit the crossbar and bounced back into play there. And then this shot from Herrera, deflected there, but now this is Herrera's goal. Herrera now with the shot, and it's in. It is Manchester United 1, West Ham 0. A good goal there into the bottom corner there from Herrera. Cracking goal. Mata there with the tackle. Oh, that's nasty from Mata there. The advantage has been played from West Ham there, and now he's been given a yellow card. Here it comes then. Up as far as Pogba. Pogba with the shot. Good save from Adrian. As you look at the replay now, Adrian there, two-handed save to push that ball out for a corner, and is very happy with himself. Collins makes it, and you see there Collins making a couple of tackles there Where he comes in from Snodgrass, Fernandez, and he scores. Fernandez has scored. He's through the two arms that are stretching out there trying to get the ball. He runs over to Belic, but nothing happens there. But it's full time here at Old Trafford. It's Man United 1, West Ham 1. Hopefully you do enjoy. Please do smash a like. Please do subscribe. If you do dislike, please in the comments after this video tell me why you disliked, and I will try and make my videos better. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.